How's it going, everyone? This is Deante section, and what we're gonna have is a little bit of YouTube basic training. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys enough to get you started, and getting more traffic to your website, whatever business you're doing. I want you to know that this information, it can be used for any business, although it might be tailored specifically to email processing. Alright, you can still use the same information you're going to get here with any other businesses you might be in. Alright, now as always, I like to start my videos off with a little bit of motivation to get you in the right mindset, and there's a great quote right here: success all depends on the second letter, you. Alright guys, so basically the takeaway from that is you can have all the tools in the world, you can do all the studying in the world, but you have the greatest support system ever, okay? But you will not be successful unless you take the actions and you put the information in play. Alright, so just remember that, guys, as we're going through all this. It's great information, but you have to take action, okay? It's not enough to take notes and to look at it, but actually take action. Alright, moving on. So this is what we will be covering in this YouTube basic training. Alright, first we're going to go over how to set up your profile, okay? Then we're going to go over some tools that you can use to make your videos, whether you're on a PC or a mobile, be a tablet or a cell phone. Alright, then we're going to go over what are you actually going to say in these videos, especially if this is your first one. We're going to do a review video, and I'm going to give you my formula. Alright, and then number 4, we're going to go into having a strong call to action in your video. Alright guys, so first, why do I suggest YouTube? Right? Out of all the other social platforms and everything else, why do I suggest YouTube? Right? Well, number 1, because it's the second most search engine in the world. Alright? Next to Google. Okay? So that's one big reason why you want to be on YouTube and you want to start shooting videos. Okay? Number 2, videos go viral faster than any other content you can put out there. Alright guys, whether it's a blog post or a picture or whatever, video is huge. Alright, it's going to be a big part of Facebook in the future. Alright, and people love watching videos. Okay, you don't have to do much to watch a video and so on from. Alright, number 3, video solidifies you as an authority in the industry. Alright, when people see you on video, when they hear your voice, when they're connecting with you on whatever subject you're doing your video on, what that does is it gives people this mindset to think about you as an authority. Alright, someone that knows what they're doing, because if not, you wouldn't have a following and you wouldn't be putting out videos, right? So they're going to be learning from you, they're going to learn to have comfort in you and trust you over time. Okay? And number 4, the competition is either scared of video or they do not know how to properly do videos. Okay? A lot of people in a work at home niche, or to make money, basically the work at home niche, a lot of them don't know how to do videos or they're scared of them. Alright? Out of the millions and millions and millions of people that's in this niche, only a small percent actually do YouTube videos, okay, or videos at all. Alright, and number 5, Google loves YouTube. Alright, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but Google owns YouTube, so of course they're going to show YouTube a little bit of extra love. Alright, so when you have your YouTube videos up, there's a big chance that it'll get ranked on Google, especially if you take the extra steps I'm going to show you in part 2 of this series to monetize and get your video higher in Google rankings. Alright? So, real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out of this window and I'm going to show you why you want to do YouTube and some results. Okay? So I'm going to hop out of here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube itself. Alright? And I'm going to type in a couple of keywords. Now your keywords is what people would search for when they're looking for information on a particular topic. So since we're talking about the email processing system, alright, I'm going to type in email processing system. We're going to look at the results that come up, alright? Okay, so now we have a couple of email processors on here. Alright, they got the videos up, they're getting a lot of views, they're pretty high up. So this is from a year ago, this one's from a year ago. Let's scroll down. Alright, here goes one of my videos, put it 2 months ago, on the first page of the YouTube search. Let's see, let's go down. As far as the keyword YouTube scam, I think that's the only video I put up on there. And that's the kind of stuff we want to put, because people are going to be searching for, is this a scam? Is email processing a scam? This, that, and the other. Alright? So yeah, that's the only video I have ranked for that keyword. Let's try email processing system. There you go again. One of my videos, number 2 in the search engine. Only 2 months ago. Alright, everyone else has been here for a year because I properly optimized this video, and there's some other things that I'm going to show you. It's high up ranked. So when people are searching for this keyword, they usually look at the first 10 videos maybe. Alright, let's keep on going. See what else we have here. There goes another one of my videos that I just made 2 days ago. Okay, and that one's already got quite a bit of views for 2 days, and it's on the first page of YouTube, beating out all of these other people that's had their video up longer. Okay, let's go to page 2, see what we can find there. Going. Alright, that's it for that one. Email processing system. And one more keyword that you want to look for, because a lot of email processors out there are being left hanging, right? They want to learn more, learn what to do or what not to do. So a keyword that I like to target is email processing system training. Alright, and right there, I'm number 1 for that keyword. This video was made 2 months ago. Alright, over 2,000 views. And this one, 2 days ago, once again, is number 2. Alright, 3, 4. Number 5 is another one of my videos, 2 months ago. Number 6, right here, another one. 6, 7, 8, what's that? Number 9, here goes another one of my videos a month ago. Alright, what was that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, another one of my videos. 13, 14, 15, 16, another one of my videos. Alright, 18, another one right there. All on the first page. So I basically got half of the first page of all my videos being ranked. Okay, and if you look at the time, this one was 4 weeks ago, this one's 2 months ago. Alright, this one's also 2 months ago. All of them are within the last 2 months. Okay, and dominating the first page of YouTube for that keyword. Alright, now what does that mean? Well, when people are seeing these videos, if they're looking at more of mine, 9 times out of 10, what happens? They will buy the system from me. Right? So that's in YouTube. Let's check out Google. Alright, a lot of people go straight to Google and not YouTube when they're doing their searchings. Right? So let's type in email processing system right there. See what comes up. I'm showing you guys all this, not to brag, but to show you that, you can rank your stuff up there, and trust me, I get a lot of conversions from YouTube, alright? So for the keyword email processing system, to one of my videos above all the websites, above all the press releases and everything. Alright? Right here. 3 days ago was when I made this video, and it's already in the number 2 spot on the first page of Google. Okay? So that's huge, guys. And you guys will do the same thing, and I'm going to show you. Alright? So that jumped in front of all these other websites, okay? So let's go back up and let's check out the videos. See if that's ranked anywhere. So this is for the keyword of email processing system. Alright, guys? We're going to scroll down. Alright, this is for videos. And there goes one of mine on the first page of Google in the number 15 spot. Alright, not the best, but it's still on the first page, which is awesome. Okay, and it's fairly new. Alright, I think that's all. Alright, about down here, you want to be way above number 38. So we'll go back up and we'll check out one more. Okay, the same keyword we did in YouTube. We'll go email processing system training. Okay, that's loading up. This is for the email processing system training keyword. Okay. We'll let that load real quick. Alright, looks like it's done. There goes to one of mine again, number 5 spot, 6th spot on the first page of Google. Number 10, 11, okay, 14, 15, alright, 16, alright, that's pretty good. So a majority of those videos are ranked again on the first page of Google. So getting all that traffic from people searching by email processing system, right? And like I said, you guys can all do the same thing, and I'm going to show you how right now. Alright? Alright, so here we are. Let's keep it moving now. So, the reason why so many people or so many other email processors, don't use YouTube is because they don't want to be in front of camera. And I understand that, guys, alright? I mean, I used to look just like this baby right here every time I saw a camera, alright? But you don't have to be in front of the camera to do YouTube videos, alright? If you look at videos, or any kind of videos, you'll notice that there are 2 types of YouTubers, alright? There's the one that that's the presentation style, okay? Like this type of video I'm doing right now, alright? And then you have the one that likes to be on camera, doesn't mind being on video, alright? So they could do videos that's like a camera style, or just a presentation style like I'm doing now, or a combo of both, okay? And I use all both of those methods, okay, for certain reasons. But you don't have to, for your first couple of videos, you don't have to be on camera. You don't even need the camera, okay, guys? But I still highly suggest that you jump on YouTube, okay? So, let's get into it. What tools do you need? Well, if you're going to do a presentation style, okay, on the PC, okay, you're going to want a screen recorder, first of all, okay? You could use something like Zing, okay, at Zing.com, or Screen-O-Matic, okay? Those are not good screen recorders. That's what I actually use, Screen-O-Matic, for all of my presentations and videos, okay? And they're free. Alright, the only thing with Zing is I believe there's a limit of 5 minutes, which is perfect because you don't want your review video being longer than that. Okay? Now remember, this is all for a PC. Now, you can get a mic for fairly cheap, okay? The best kind are the USB type that plug into your computer. It might have a microphone and headphones, okay? Or if you don't want to spend the money and you don't need to, most laptops have a microphone on it. Alright? You just want to make sure you speak loud and clear if you're going to use the mic that came with your laptop. Okay? There's no problem with that at all. So, once again, that's free. And then there's a video editor. Alright? That's what you're going to need. If you want, and that's a I misspelled that. That looks wrong for some reason. But anyway, so you could use Windows Live Movie Maker if you have a PC that usually comes with that software on it. Okay. YouTube also has an editor inside of it. Okay. And there are plenty of free ones around the web. Camtasia. I think they have like a free trial. But there are some also free basic video editors that you can use. Now you don't need to edit your video all the time, okay? So that's just one method. So far everything that we're using for our videos are free, okay? Now if you want to do a presentation style with your mobile phone, well, there's free screen recorders for your mobile. Okay, there's apps out there. I know of one for Android called Screencast. Okay, it's free to download. It's free to try. Okay, all you have to do is Google free screen recorder for iPhone or free screen recorder for Android. Okay, and there you go. That's all you need if you're gonna do a video. Okay, you don't have to be on a PC. It doesn't have to look professional. It has to look decent, but not professional. Okay? And you could just record yourself with your cell phone, iPad, or whatever. Alright? So, to do a YouTube video, the first thing you have to do is set up an account. Okay? Now, if you already do not have a Gmail account, you want to set one of those up. Okay? That's free. Okay? I'm not sure if you can use other emails with that. I'm not exactly sure, so I'm not going to pretend like I know. Alright? But just go ahead and set up a free Gmail account and you'll automatically get a YouTube account. Okay? Link to your Gmail. So, now, what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to hop out here and show you my YouTube channel and point out a couple things for you. Now, it's not perfect. I'm not professional at this, I just know what I need to do to get traffic and money coming in. And that's what I'm showing with you guys, okay? Alright guys, here we are on my YouTube channel, okay? And you're going to notice a couple things up front, okay? First of all, my picture right here is not a generic picture, okay? It's a picture of me and one of my whys for being in this business, my daughter, okay? And that's something you want. You want people to connect to you. Okay, you want them to trust you, right? So you want to have a picture of you, okay? Preferably a little bit closer up on the face, maybe connecting with the eyes, okay? That's a big thing. Another thing is, you see I have a banner back here, alright? This is a custom banner, but if you're just starting out and you're not really good with this kind of stuff, right? Just have something nice, back here, okay? And then once you get around to it, and you want to learn more, do some research on YouTube of how to customize your banner, alright? And when you do get to that point, make sure you put your website in there, and then a way to contact you, maybe, something that's geared towards you, okay? Just starting out, those are the main things, and also you want to go to your About page, so you want to fill that out with information about what your channel is going to be about. Okay, then as you start, having videos up, you have more people coming to you, connecting to you. You have the Google Plus connected, alright, so people can contact you and stuff like that. Alright guys, this is extremely basic stuff to do. Okay, you should be able to do it in a day or two, and you'll be good to go, right? Shouldn't be that hard. There's other stuff that you could do with your channel, but we're not going to get into all that, right? This is extremely simple stuff, simple steps I want you guys to do to get the ball rolling. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect to get started. All right, you just have to get started. All right. Now I'm gonna jump back in the presentation real quick. Okay. All right, so we just went over setting up the account. It's real easy, real basic stuff to do. Okay, so now we have to think about, all right, we have our account set up. Now you're gonna make your first review video. Okay, what the heck am I going to say? All right, people ask me that all the time. Like, I don't know what to say. Well, it's fairly simple. Okay, first of all, you want to decide if you're going to use a script for your video, or if you're not going to use a script. Me, I don't use scripts, okay? Mainly because most of the time I have something like this, a presentation, that I have different bullet points to jog my memory, right? So I guess it's kind of like a script, but some people like to write down word from word what they're going to say. You know, that's all up to you, okay? I also, on the videos that I don't use, like have a presentation like this, I have sticky notes, okay, around my computer, okay, just to jog my memory. Okay, you guys can do the same thing. I have little notes beside you to jog your memory. Okay, and then next, doing a like I said earlier, you're going to make sure that your review video, okay, is short. Try to keep it under 5 minutes. You could probably get by with 7, but you know, people's attention spans are, you know, short. I know you guys' attention span right now is probably, you know, wearing off. I'm sorry about the long video, but I'm going to make sure you guys get this good training, okay? So, for a review video for the general public, okay, you want to have your videos under 5 minutes if possible, okay? So, now here goes my review formula, okay? This is the same formula you guys could follow when you're doing your review video, okay? First, you want to answer the who, what, and why within the first 10 seconds of your video, okay? That's good for two things. The first thing is, it's good for the people watching the video so they know what you're going to be talking about, okay? The second thing is, it's good for ranking your video on YouTube, okay? They look at the first 10 to 15 seconds of your video, alright, to rank it along with their algorithm and stuff like that. So, first 10 seconds, we want to say, for example, hi, everyone, my name's Deante section, okay? This is a quick review of the email processing system, alright? I wanted to make this quick review to give you a better understanding of what the email processing system is and how it can help increase your income. Alright? So, I introduced myself. I used my keyword, which is the email processing system. Okay? And then I gave them my why. Why are you here? Why are you watching this video? Okay? To increase your income. Alright? Next, you want to go into, hold on. Alright, yeah, so when you start to shoot your video, alright, you want to have if you're going to be moving around from window to window, you know, showing different examples, like I did with YouTube and Google with you guys earlier, you want to already have those tabs open, okay? So, just like this right here, look at the top. I already have Google right here and YouTube open. So when I hop out to show you guys examples, we don't have to wait for the page to load, okay? That's being considerate of other people's time and letting your video flow, okay? Secondly, you want to, when you're talking on your video, you want to pretend like, you know, you're talking to a friend, you know, you're explaining the business to a friend, and this will make your video flow nice and natural, guys, alright? You just want to relax while you're going over this stuff and just let it flow, alright? Relax. It's cool, alright? If you make a mistake, you just start over, okay? You can edit that mistake out, alright? So just relax and let it flow. So, now, after you introduce yourself the first 10 seconds, right? Now you want to get into what your video is about. And this is when you want to do the what the product is. You want to explain what they will be getting in the product, okay, and how to get started with the product. So if it's email processing system, you let them know it's a marketing system to help them increase awareness about their business. They get over 100 headlines. They get all the ads. They get solo ad copy to promote. They get follow-up emails. Okay, everything they need to promote on Facebook, Craigslist, back pages, everywhere. We give them everything. Okay, they have a support group forum with over 600 email processors or more training, tips, and tricks. Okay, and a full support system behind them to help them out whenever they get stuck. Alright, those are the high points you want to give to people. Okay, if you need more of an example, Michelle does an awesome job of doing this in her review video. It's in the group support area back in the files. I'm also going to link to it in a document with this video, so you can go straight to it and see it. I also have a review video on YouTube, and I will also link to that in the document with this video. Alright, so guys, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Okay, see what other people are doing that's working and follow that same formula. Alright, so now at the end of you got your first 10 seconds introducing yourself. You're telling people about the product, what they get, what all is involved. Now you want to have a strong call to action at the end. Okay, so you want to direct your viewer of what you want them to do next. Okay, so for example, you have for more information and to get started today, click the link in the description. Or if you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment below or call me or email me or whatever you want to do. Hit me up on Facebook. Alright guys? And then after you deliver your message, you got your strong call to action. Now you want to try to get them to either subscribe or like your video, because that will raise the ranking higher. So then you would say, if this video helped you out in any way, if it was informative for you, please like and subscribe to my channel. For more information, click the link in the description. Alright? Let's tie it all together in a nice bow. Alright guys? So this is only part 1 of the YouTube training series, okay? I'm sorry for it being so long, but I wanted to make sure you guys got this information first, okay? So in part 2, I'm actually going to go in, I'm going to create a slide, just like we did here, okay? A video, and then I'm going to go through uploading it, and then I'm going to go through ranking it, okay? I might break that down. It depends on how long it turns out, okay? But that's what part 2 is about, getting your video up, how to do it, where to go, and how to rank it to get on those first pages of Google and to get other people's attention. Alright guys? So that is really all that I do. That's really how simple it is. That's how a lot of people are getting their videos out there and getting traffic, okay? Just remember, Facebook is not the only fish out there, okay guys? There's plenty of ways for you to promote your opportunity or your business, okay? And if you want to be successful, you need to master a way. Most of you already have Facebook down pat. Now move on to another social platform, okay? And then after you master YouTube, move on to another one, okay? So, to recap everything that we've gone over, okay? Now you know how to set up your profile. That's the first thing you want to do. Get a personal picture in there, get a nice cover photo, and fill in the description of your channel, okay? Then, you want to gather the tools you're going to be using, whether it's going to be stuff on your laptop or your PC, or get the app or your mobile phone, okay? Then you want to think about what you're going to say. Follow my review formula, guys. It's easy. It's straight to the point, okay? There's no guesswork, alright? And then number 4, in the end, you want to have a strong call to action, alright? Do not forget that. That's very important, okay? People have to be directed where you want them to do next, okay? So just tell them, and you'll be surprised how many people will follow your directions, alright? So in part 2, like I said, we're going to go over uploading the video and optimizing your videos, okay? That'll be up within the next couple of days. In the meantime, go ahead and start with this. You have enough, okay? Get started now and don't wait, guys, alright? Alright, that's it for me for right now. If this video helped you out any, please leave a comment below. Let me know, okay? If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Let me know, alright? Like the video. Share it with all your email processes out there, okay? And just get everyone this information, guys, alright? So, once again, this is Deante's section, and I'll see you on the inside.